Okay, hello and welcome back to our grade 9 maths lesson. I am Mrs. Rhea, your grade 9 maths teacher. In today's lesson, we are going to look at group data. Okay, what is a group data? Group data is a data that is classed into class intervals. Okay, we are going to look at 25 students in a class and their weights. Okay, so we have the weights in kilograms. So we start with 45 to 49. Okay, then we have the frequency. Frequency tells us the number of students who weigh 45 to 49. We have 2. Then we have weight 50 to 54. We have 6 students who weigh 50 to 54. 55 to 59. We have 9 students who weigh 50 to 59. And then the last class, 60 to 64, we have 8 students. Now, the next thing that we are going to do is to find the midpoint of the weights. Okay, we usually add the lower limit and the upper limit and divide by 2. So 49 plus 45 divided by 2 gives us 47. Okay, 50 to 54 divided by 2 gives us 52. 55 to 59, 55 plus 59 divided by 2 gives us 57. And 60 plus 64 divided by 2 gives us 62. Then we calculate we have the column for frequency times the midpoint. Okay, 2 times 47 gives us 94. 6 times 52 gives us 312. 9 times 57 gives us 513. And 8 times 62 gives us 496. Then we create the cumulative frequency column. That gives us the running total of all the frequencies. So we start with 2. Then we add 6. That gives us 8. So now we know that there are 8 students who weigh 45 to 54 kilograms. Then we add 9 to 8. That gives us 17. And then finally we add 8 to 17. And that gives us 25. Then we add the frequencies. 2 plus 6 plus 9 plus 8 gives us 25. And then we also add the frequency times midpoint. Okay, the total of that, 94 plus 312 plus 513 plus 496 gives us 1,415. Okay, what are we going to do next from this table? We are going to calculate the mean weight, which is the average weight of the 25 students. How do we calculate that? The mean, the symbol is an x with a bar over it, is equals to the sum of the frequency times midpoint over the sum of frequency. The sum of frequency times midpoint is 1,415, which is the sum of FM divided by the sum of frequency, which is 25. And that gives us a average of 56.6. kilograms. From this, we can see that the median, the mean, or the average weight of the 25 students is 56.6 kg. What is the next thing that we are going to find out? We are going to find out the median. Okay? The median is the middle score of any weights that we have of the 25 students. How do we calculate that? The first thing that we do before we calculate the median is to divide the total number of students by 2 to give us the halfway number. So 25 divided by 2 gives us 12.5, which is approximately 13. So from this now, we can work out the median. Okay? 13 is the midpoint. Therefore, the midpoint will now correspond to the median weight. So let's look at the cumulative frequency column. From 45 to 54, the total number of students is 8. Okay, 8 is the last number of the students who weigh 45 to 54. From the 9th to the 17th student weigh 55 to 59, in which 13 is in. 13 is in here, so the 13th student would be the one who gives us the median weight. So that is in here where 17 score is. Therefore, the 13th student would be in the range of 55 to 59 kilograms. So our median weight will now be equal to 55 to 59 kilograms. Okay, the last thing that we have to find out is the mode or the model class. How do we find the model class? The model class is the class with the highest frequency. Obviously, from the graph, you can see that, from the table, you can see that the class with the highest frequency is 55 to 59 with 9. Okay? Therefore, the model class is 55 to 59. Now, this is the model class 55 to 59. We can draw this on a graph or represent this on a graph. So we'll use a histogram because a histogram is the one that is used for a group data. Okay? So we have on the vertical axis will be the frequencies. So we have our graph here. Okay, so this is the graph that shows the weights of 25 students. Now we can draw what we call a frequency polygon, which joins the midpoints of the bars. Okay, so we have to start from here to 45, the midpoint of 45 here, and then we join this and bring them all the way to 65. So from this, we can see that we have more students who weigh 55 and above, and less number of students who weigh from 45 to 55. So that means we have quite maybe more students who are a little bit overweight. Think we need to do some workouts to help the students so that they maintain their weights to be between 45 and 50. Okay, that brings us to the end of our lesson on group data. In our next lesson, we are going to look at the skew of the graphs, whether the graph is leaning to the right or the graph is leaning to the left. Thank you.